Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 4, Episode 8 of my York City Road to Glory. Today is going to be a special episode. I'm going to have to try and get through this really quick and do some clever editing today. It's going to be a triple header. We've got 3 games left of the season, and if we can see, it is so tight to who's going to get into the playoffs. We're on 66 points. We're joint with Carlisle, we're joint with Exeter. We're not even that far off the actual promotion push, but I think that's going to be too far. What's that for? 5 points off it. So it depends on what other games happen. But we're just going to focus on trying to get into the playoffs. If we get into it, great. If we don't, we weren't even predicted to get anywhere near. The board didn't want us to get near playoffs, so we've not had a bad season. Me, I want to get in there and I want to get to League One as quick as possible. We'll probably come straight back down if we do. So let's have a quick look to see what we have been doing. And I can't remember last time. It was the Peterborough game, and I think it was this game, wasn't it? I did last. I believe it was. So we've done all right. Form's been okay since. So we've had we lost against Chesterfield. We drew against Grimsby 2-2. Then we had a couple of wins. We beat Crewe 1-0. We beat Yeovil 3-1. Accrington, we lost 2-0 against them. We beat Southend 2-1. Then we've just lost to Cheltenham, who are like, if we have a quick look, Cheltenham all the way down in 20th place. So we shouldn't have lost that game, but we did. So today's game, well, 3 of them. Charlton, who are in 14th, should be a win, hopefully. Carlisle, obviously in the mix with us. And then Eastleigh, who are in 12th. So it should be 2 winnable games there. Ideally, I want to win all 3. Get maximum points out of these 3 games. But if we have a look, last time we won 3 games on a bounce was there. We can do it, and I think we have the team to do it. But let's go into the team, and I'll show you how we're going to line up, and we'll get straight into this game. So we're going to line up. We've got Laws, Tyler, Rowe, Nico as my back forward, Simpson in goal. We've got Davenport, Christian Davis as my midfield 2 with Amici. Claire's back from injury. Connolly and Gomez up front. I'm going to switch that round and bring on Candlin just because he is our top goal scorer for the season. That's how we're going to line up for the first game. We have got a new signing, Osama, as well. I've bought him on a free. I somehow managed to register him as well, which is pretty decent. He's a Moroccan. Yeah, Moroccan international. Well, he's not. Yeah, he's Moroccan. I don't really understand how I managed to get him, but we did. He's all right, potential-wise. Is decent. I bought him in just in case we don't get Candlin, and Candlin's contract is up at the end of the season as well, so I'm going to try and hopefully get him on a free. So anyway, enough talking, let's get straight into this game. Alright, here we are lined up for the game. Also, I didn't tell you, I've got this kid on the bench, 16 years of age, Tony Richardson. He came in for the youth intake. I don't know if I showed you the youth intake. He looks alright. I put him on there because he's a HGC anyway. Edmondson is not going to get on the bench, and I think he's going to be gone by the time it comes to next season. But yeah, forgot to show him. Let's crack on with this, and hopefully we'll do all right. What we're going to say, we old Charlton. Yeah, they beat us last time, I believe. Faith in you. If we go out and lose this one, I'm not going to be happy. I want to win out of this game. Also, I've gone back to playing 2D only because I play 2D when you guys aren't here, and we was on a good run of form, and I didn't want to change it back to 3D, so I'm just going to leave it at 2D for now. If you want the 3D, let me know and I'll bring it back. But at the minute, I'll just stick to the 2D. And the highlights obviously are going to be on 3D. We're a bit muddled in that midfield there, though, weren't we? But this is just... right, we go. Davenport with the tackle, but doesn't get it. They're going to go a goal ahead straight away, aren't they? No, they are not. Thank God for that one. Right, Simpson with the goal kick. Looking for Candlin. Can he win the header? Candlin doesn't win the header, but Davenport's got it. Claire Connolly. Some nice passing between us there. Davenport to Claire, loses the ball. That was stupid of him. Right, so pick the ball up nicely. Laws got plenty of time on it, and he wastes it. Big ball over the top. Finds Emmett. So is it going to be their highlight or our highlight? Looks like it's going to be theirs, unless Laws is getting the right side. He was the wrong side. Long shot. That's fine. We can cope with the long shots. Going to them. I do notice they are playing like 5 in midfield, and we do struggle against people playing 5 in midfield. Especially that last game. Charlton had a flat 5. These guys obviously have got defensive midfielder and then the 4 and 1 up front. We did struggle. When Candlin's in here, can he find a cross? He can find a cross, but there's no one there. Right, Laws picks this ball up, loses it again. Right, Taylor's on it. Pass it back to Simpson. No, he finds Rowe. That's a good pass. Well done. Right, to Nico. We've got plenty of room out wide. Connolly. Can he beat his man? He does. Connolly beats his man. Gets his cross in, looking for Candlin. He hit the crossbar. He's not scored in a few games, that lad has. Not scored in a few games. Right, coming up to half time. 0-0. Can we grab a goal? Taylor's in. He scored. Is this going to be disallowed? I don't think it is. Taylor scores right before half time. It's been a bit of a dull game. We've had all the possession. They've had one clear-cut chance. They've had the more shots. But Candlin heads it down. And Taylor's there. Slots it in. Makes it 1-0 before half-time. But it still doesn't put us up into the playoff positions. We need to get a few goals as well. Our goal difference isn't that great considering we are, I think, one of the best goal scorers in the league. Right, half-time. I'm happy with performance. Keep it up. Yes. Right, let's go. Hopefully, we can score a couple more goals. This Carlisle game next is going to be the big one. I think Carlisle we have to win just to take points off them, and then comes into Eastleigh and it should be over. Look how many yellow cards these guys have got. They've got a few of them. Right, 60 minutes in. Do I make a change or not? They've just had a guy gone in from the back. It's had a man sent off. Get in, right, they're down to 10 men. How are we performing? I tell you what, Amici's not having a good game, so he can come off. I'm going to bring on Gomez because he can play out on the wing. Yassine Ben got injured, by the way. That's why we brought in this Tony Richardson. Right, any other subs I want to make? Connolly's not having the best of games. I don't want to bring everyone. I'll tell you what, Ben Rofon, I'm going to bring him on because he did well at centre-back for us. He can do a job in midfield as well. Let's bring him on as well. Hopefully now we can control this game a lot better. Now they're down to 10 men. Right, Gomez crosses in, cannot find Candlin. So annoying right there, goal kick. Hopefully we do defend this goal kick and just win it straight back. But Maxwell's in acres of space there. Now they can't score straight from their goal kick, and they do. Look how narrow they're playing. Right, let's change this. Let's exploit the flanks because they've gone so narrow. I'm going to take it off. Exploit the flanks. Let's go fluid. That's disgusting. I can't believe they've just scored that. I'll leave that for now. Right, that's dropped us back down into 9th. We need to win this game. So that was literally that Maxwell. How was he in so much space? They've gone to like a 4-4-2 diamond just with one up front. So if we play, I'll tell you what we need to do as well. We need to play a bit wider as well, thinking about it. So let's go. Let's play wide because they're playing narrow. So if we spread them out, play wide. I'm going to go attacking as well. Right, and then I'm going to make... I'll tell you who I'm going to bring on. Do I bring on? No, I'm going to bring on Osima. Let's bring him on. I don't think he scored for us yet. I don't think so. Anyway, see if he can make a difference. I was going to bring on Richardson, but probably not the best idea to bring on a 16-year-old when you need to win a game. Let's bring on the new hot prospect striker you've got. Christian Davis. Plays it to Connolly. Plays it to Osima. Fight. Oh, that was a poor pass. And now they are on the attack. Come on, let's win this ball back. Right, Rowe wins the ball, but Maxwell picked it up. They've just tore us apart, and this is going to be the winner to them. For God's sake. How is that even possible? What the hell has happened there? How did they just tear us apart? Yes, we're playing quite wide. And if we have a look, we did seem quite stretched, but Rowe wins the ball, plays Maxwell, and there's no one really marking him. Do you know what I've not done? I've not set team instructions. It's way too late to do that now. Let's go overload. I don't even know if overload works on this. 4 minutes to go. Our playoff fight looks like it could come to an end just from this game. Do not score another goal. Simpson picks it up. It's going to be the end of the first game. Right. We lost it. That was poor. Look how many yellow cards they got and a man sent off. How did we not win that game? I don't know. Right. I'm far from pleased. I am far from pleased. I should really do a team meeting, but I don't want to ruin the team cohesion, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so I'm going to do the team meeting, then we're going to get into this Carlisle game, guys, because I need to try and edit this and keep this short and sweet. So we're back in the set for the Carlisle game. Right, here we are, guy. The Carlisle game. I've made a couple of tweaks and changes to the team. Gomez is coming on the right-hand side for Amici. Osimhen's going to start. He hasn't started a game yet. I'm just going to give him a chance. I'm going to give him 45 minutes. If he isn't performing, I'll bring on Candlin. But Candlin hasn't scored in a few games. That's why I'm dropping him. And Rothorn comes in for Davenport. No particular reason. Just the fact Rothorn hasn't had a couple of games. Hasn't started in a while. So we're going to do that. So hopefully, guys, we should get a win here. Let's get straight into this game. But here we are. They're lining up as a 5 at the back, 3 up front. And yeah, that's a decent formation. Hopefully we can do well. I expect nothing but a win. Let's put the... No, they didn't like that. Every time I mention playoffs to them, they don't like it. Right. Why does he seem confused? If we win this match, we go up into the playoffs. I'm confused, boss. That's not good. Come on, Gomez. Just go out and score goals. There you go. Beat your first man. First highlight of the half, and that's it. Yeah, pointless highlight. Right, corner to us. Davis. To Claire. To Davis, shoots. Right, highlight to them. Hopefully we win this. We do. Laws. Looks for Connolly, cannot find him. And now they're on the attack. Wilson. Right, ball over the top. Rose there picks it up. Plays it back to Simpson. That's nice. Big ball over the top. Looking for Osimhen. He looked a little bit lost there, Osimhen. They didn't know where he was going to go. No one's closing that ball down. That is really annoying, and they've just gone and scored. Nico should have closed that ball down, but yet he didn't. If we have a look, the ball just goes into no man's land here, and there's no one there picking it up. Nico should have closed down a little bit earlier, and the other guy should have pulled him out a little bit, and they've just gone 1-0 ahead. This means it's going to be the end. If we lose this, we're not getting into the playoffs. It's simple as, really, isn't it? Right, we need to win. Laws plays it to Osimhen. Ball over to Connolly. Right, big cross in. There's no one there. For God's sake, come on. Someone win a header or something. Now they're on the attack. I'm going to have to go attacking already, aren't we? They're going to get another cross in. They are going to get another cross in, and Wilson's going to tap it in at that far end. We've bottled it at the end of the season. Massively bottled it. But... and if it ends like this, there's no way we can get into the playoffs. And I think if it does end like this, it's going to be the end of the episode. I'll play the last game offline. And yeah, there's no point me showing you it really if we don't get a result. We'll drop down into 11th as well now. We weren't meant to get into the playoffs this season, though. We weren't meant to look like we're going to get promoted. We struggled last season. We need to build. I know what I need to do for next season with the players. And if we don't get promoted this season, that's fine. We'll just win it next season. I'll bring in some better players. I've got an idea of who I want to bring in already. We've got some young talent in the squad that are there. Literally, you've just gone 3-0 up. Maybe going structured isn't going to work. Maybe that's why Nico didn't run out, because we're on structured. I'm just going to skip it. I don't want to see it until we score a goal. So D. Wilson has scored. What's his first name? Is he a good player? Let's have a look at him, shall we? It won't let me click on him. That's annoying. Right. Maybe going fluid. Maybe being unstructured didn't help. Right. Christian Davis to Rothorn. Ball just bounced around their area, and Wilson's in again. And this time Simpson makes a save. There's still time for us to get back into the game. Whether we're going to or not, I don't have a clue. Don't have the slightest, really. Right, half time. 3-0. Safe to say, I'm not happy at all. Not happy at all. That was absolutely terrible. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to start Gomez up front. I'm going to bring on this young lad. See how he gets on. I'm going to make 2 changes. I'll tell you what, Ian's back from injury as well. He's been out all season, and he looked like he was going to be a superstar as well. And yeah, he hasn't been, unfortunately, with his injury. So hopefully he can come back. Maybe he can do something better for us. Will it let me click on this player yet? No. Win this. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell was that? The team has well and truly bottled it. Well and truly bottled it. It's a ball over the top. Let's see this again. Who completely just misses it? It just misses his header. Is that Rowe or is it Taylor? It's Rowe. I tell you what. Rowe, I'm going to sell him. Because he has not been good at all this season. Taylor's on a 6.1. We need some better centre-backs. I think that's our problem. And I put my trust in Danny Rowe. Danny Rowe, will it let me click on him here? It will let me click on Danny Rowe. He's one of our best players at the club. But yet, he cannot perform. Look how many games he's played for us and he's not averaged a 7 rating. I think, how much is he worth? I'm going to transfer list him and get him away. He's on a lot of money. Just get him out the club and see if people want to come in and buy him. Because at the minute, he's not performing. So I'll see if I can get a replacement first one before I sell him. Right, Rowthorne to Ian. Can I get a pass off? Laws. Christian Davis. Richardson to Davis. To Laws. To Richardson. To Ian. To Richardson again. Gets a cross in to Gomez, who should have scored. Richardson could have got himself an assist on his debut. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to bring on Candle in as well because it's unfair not playing him. Go out and score. Just score a boatload of goals for us. I'm hoping if he gets released by... I can't remember who he's at now. Who we're loaning him from. Walsall, is it? I don't know who we're loaning him from now. I'm hoping that we can sign him on a free. And I don't have to loan him. And things should be alright for us if he's our player. He's scored a boatload of goals. He's helped us stay up this season, which was the goal. Don't have a relegation fight. Right, Ian, it'd be nice for us to score a goal, though. Rowthorne Connolly gets tackled. We just cannot keep the ball. We can't even have a shot. We've had 15 shots. We've had more shots than they have. But they're in again, and they're going to score a fifth, aren't they? No, 4-0. This is really sad to see this to be the end of our playoff push. Really sad. Really, really sad. But, right, do you know why? I just know what we've been done by and we've done in the last one. We're playing a high line. If I dropped deeper, I probably would have sorted it out. But again, I've realised that when it's right at the end of the game. Yeah, there's no way we can get into the playoffs. That was absolutely... I'm far from pleased from that. Who looks stressed? Ian looks stressed. Fine, you look stressed. I don't care. Right, guys. So, I'm not going to bother with the last game. We know where we're going to finish now. Mid-table. Hopefully I beat Eastleigh, but... yeah, not the finish we wanted. So, we haven't got the playoffs. We're not relegated. Do we get our budgets for next season? We're going to have no money, though, for next season. Because if we have a look, financially wise, we're £1 million in debt. If we look at the squad, if we look at this wages, Connolly's going to have to go because he's on £2,000 a week. Wilkinson's going to go because he's on £2,000 a week. Krul's going to go. Danny Rowe I want to get rid of. Ferguson I want him to go. So we get rid of them guys. That's 2, 4, 6. That's about 12 grand's worth of wage budget gone. And they've not, if you have a look, they're nowhere near it. So let's just get in Candle in. Can I approach to sign him yet? No. He's at Walsall, yeah. So, do I do a season end review? No, I can't be bothered. It's deflated. Right, you've seen this season. We finished, just the form's just poor. If we win this game, we'll probably finish just outside the playoffs. It's going to hurt, but next season I'm going to build and we're going to win the league. And I will actually quickly have a look at the team. I'll go team report and I'll talk you through who I want to sign, what I want to do. Because defence-wise, we need some centre-backs. But we need the whole back four, really. We haven't really got any decent left-backs or right-backs. Who am we playing at right-back? We're playing Laws, who's on loan. He's got bags of potential at Birmingham. When's his contract? Contract info. Is that his contract that's about to expire at Birmingham? Because that wouldn't be a bad one to... It is, isn't it? So when can I sign these guys? So hopefully I can sign Laws because he's got plenty of potential. He's young, so I don't mind keeping him around. and keep getting in the experience in. Centre backs wise, we need 2 more decent centre backs. Left back again, Ferguson went out on loan because he's just, it's him. Where did he go? He went to Halifax. Did he have a good season in Halifax? No, he did not. So I need to get him gone. Need to find a left back. Midfield wise, I think we're sorted with Christian Davis, Ben Rothorn, who's got potential, he can improve. We've got, who else? Jake, who again, he's alright. Not the player he should. I thought he was going to be. Who else have we been playing? Davenport as well. Again, he's going to be definitely improving. I think the right hand side, the attacking midfield, I think we've got that sorted. If we can get Amici, I don't know when I don't know what his contract info is. His contract expires as well, so we might be able to get Amici in and permanent as well, which would be good if we do. Striker wise, again, you know what I'm going to try and do. I've got Gomez, Candlin. I don't even know if I'm going to be playing with wingers next season. It depends on who I get in and what I do in the transfer window, but I'll just have to see, won't I? So that's it, guys. That's the end of the season. Not the ending that I wanted. And I'm a bit disappointed. So that's that, guys. So if you've watched it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you at the start of the new season in a bit, guys.